This is my new digital video camera. I'm just going to have a quick look at it and then charge it up, ready for use. So it comes in a nice little box with a manual. I've already had a quick look at the manual and it's reasonably easy to read and easy to follow. And you get here a little bag of lead. Yeah, that's a mini HDMI to HDMI lead for transferring data across from the camera. This is a USB lead for charging it up. And I'm just trying to have a look and see what kind of lead it is. It's an old-fashioned A to mini B one. You get two batteries with this camera, so you can charge both batteries up. You don't get a separate charger, so you have to charge them up in the camera. But you can charge them both up and then you can go for longer before you need to recharge them. Also on the camera, but here is the remote control, and there's a little thing that you have to pull out to activate the battery. It'll be one of those little coin batteries. I'm not going to pull that out right now. Here's the camera. It comes in a little carry bag. No strap as far as I can see on the carry bag, but there is a belt loop there, so you could put it on a belt. And here's the camera. It's quite small, and there's no optical zoom, but there is a digital zoom. But you'll see there is a strap that you can use to hold it while you're using it. It comes with a lens cover to protect it. The screen is here, and the screen can rotate round, so if you're doing a selfie or if you've got it on a tripod and you want to check the composition of your photo or your movie, you can do that. There are, I think there's a night vision LED. So under this cover here you see the slot for the battery and the SD card. The battery's sort of got a curved bit on one end, and you can also see the connection, so it's easy to work out which way round to put it. And the SD card, there's a mark to tell you which way around that goes as well. I just want to do a quick flyby of this video camera. So on the top here you have the telephoto and wide angle, and here is a button to take a photo, and during videoing it pauses the videoing process. And here is a hot shoe that you can put a light or flash unit or something on and power it from the camera if you want to. Here is a lens cap, fairly standard lens cap, and there's the lens, and there's a couple of LEDs there. They are infrared LEDs for use at night. On the bottom you have a shoe for a tripod, and also a little indent there. Some tripods have a little thing that sticks out to hold the camera in position. I've got a tripod like that, so that's quite handy. It holds it in position better. If you open this cover here, you see the battery, which is held in by this little slider here, and the memory card, which is held in here. It takes an SD memory card. I've got a micro SD and an adapter in there. And here you have another cover, and there's a microphone that you plug there, so you can plug in a purpose-built microphone. There's an HDMI, micro HDMI output there, and there's a mini USB there for plugging in the cable for charging and also for transferring data to the computer. And here is the stop-start button. There's a couple of LEDs here which indicate if the thing's charging and so on, and when it's actually being turned on. So you open it up to turn it on, and there are some things here that tell you what's going on. It tells you it's got an SD card in it. It tells you it's set to capture faces. It tells you it's not set to look for smiles, things like that. And it tells you the state of the battery. And on click on menu, you go into a menu which sets up how the camera actually takes photographs. And then you press the menu button again to go back to normal. You have a mode button which steps from the live mode to reviewing stuff you've done before, and you can step through things. I don't know quite what those were, but still. And you go into the system settings button where you can set things like the language, you can set the date and time. So just a few thoughts on using the thing here to go into the system settings mode. Click on mode twice to get into system setting. You can use the zoom button to choose the setting you want to change. In this case I've chosen the date and time settings. So click on OK to go into that. Then choose the setting setting thing to change it, and you can see it already says 2021 January the 14th. So I'll just move along to here. It says it's 1400 hours, it's actually 1700. So that's that done. It says it's 47, it's actually 06, 6 minutes past 5. "21 seconds, well that will do fine. So now I want to go back out. So I think I can do that by clicking something. The power button takes me out, and then the mode button takes me back into live. So that's how you go through to set the settings, and they all work much the same way. To turn the thing off, simply close the display. Oh, before I do that, you can turn the display round to any angle you want, so you can look at it from in front. You can close it so you can look at it from the side, and when you want to turn the camera off, you just close the display and that will turn it off. You can hear it turning itself off. So here's some filming and a sample photo indoors in daylight. If it was under artificial light, you'd need to set the artificial light setting because the auto isn't quite good enough. Here we are filming in the garage without the night vision lights turned on. I'll just stop and turn them on. And so here's a bit of filming followed by a still using the night vision lights in the garage, and as you can see it all works pretty well really. So here we are shooting with everything set to automatic and with the exposure set to 0, and it looks pretty fine to me. You do need to remember, if you've set it up for anything special like different exposures or different lighting, like I had it set on indoor lighting a while back and it was all looking a bit wrong, you do need to remember to turn those off again. And here we are just demonstrating the zoom.